Welcome back. ArtsFest is tomorrow and Sunday, and we're happy to welcome our friend for his third time on the show, artist Dave Ruggeri. So good to see you again. Thanks for reaching out to us.
Hey, no problem. It's great. I always love coming and stopping by and seeing you guys.
We just love that you're an artist and you like to get up early for us.
Right?
Well, I wouldn't say I like to get up early.
Yeah.
I do. You guys
For
should
the
move
show.
your show to like noon.
Yeah. We'll talk to the big man upstairs.
So, okay, we haven't seen you since last year for ArtsFest. How's your year gone and how is the art world?
So the art world's really gone crazy. So it's really continued to build on momentum after COVID and things like that. And for me, it's really been a fantastic year. So it's been a record year. I sold more pieces last year than I ever have. I'm in galleries now as well. So I have shown in St. Louis, New York, Toronto, Chicago, Indianapolis, and it's really been fantastic. It's been a lot of fun. I've been traveling to a lot of great places and meeting a lot of great collectors and you know, selling work, which is good.
That's
amazing.
awesome. And you said you started about 8 years ago.
I did.
Selling for, drawings for about $25, and it's just grown from there.
Exactly, yeah.
And where do you get your inspiration for all your different pieces? Because I'm feeling a lot of nostalgia, a lot of color, but it takes me to a very happy place.
Right, exactly. And it's probably hard to tell from viewers at home, but I'm not very young, right? So I have, I'm
You look young to me, Dave.
Right, exactly. So I'm a child of the 80s and the 90s. So I get a lot of inspiration from that, the nostalgia, the happier time. Those types of things. A lot of good memories, right, with some of the pieces. It brings back memories. And, art can speak on a lot of levels and, can have very important messages. And I have some of those too. But I like the ones that just make people smile.
Yeah.
I love your art. By the way, this is your third time back for ArtsFest.
Yes.
You must love ArtsFest. You come back every year. It's a great event.
It is.
How has your experiences been at ArtsFest over the past few years?
It's been great. I mean, the people are just fantastic. It's always a good crowd. The weather has been fantastic every time I've been here, so I can't. So let's keep our fingers
wood.
crossed.
Fingers crossed.
So we'll have to see what the weatherman has for that. But no, it's been great. A lot of great collectors in Springfield. I've met a lot of great people, and Springfield was kind of the jumping off point where I've developed my own style, and I really was honing my skills, and I really showed my work for the first time with this new style in Springfield, and the reception has been great. So that's why I like coming back.
We love that you're here. And now let's take a
Yes,
look. Let's take a look at some of this art. So where do you want to start, Dave?
It doesn't. We can start down here with
Okay.
Conjunction Junction. So again,
I'm going to tilt this up
is-
because there's a reflection on it. There we go. There we go.
So again, this was a big part of our childhood, and every time people walk by, they start singing the Conjunction Junction song.
What's
What's
your function?
Exactly.
Schoolhouse Rock.
Exactly. Schoolhouse Rock. And I had another piece with the Bill. I'm just a Bill, and that one.
I
sold.
love
Yeah.
that
And
one.
that
I'm
one
just
sold
a
too, and that was
Bill.
great. So,
On Capitol Hill.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Taking
people
us
walk
back.
by- right. Yeah, people walk by and they just subconsciously just start singing these songs.
Right.
Things like that.
And then the shoe.
And then this is the Jordans again. This was a big part of growing up. The Jordans came out when I was in high school, and this is a series of 5 paintings, and each one was a different color shoe for this, and 3 of them have sold already. So this was a new series, and so I have 2 left. So I have this one's called the Shattered Backboard for you sneakerheads. When Jordan was a rookie, he was playing in the summer league, and he shattered the backboard, and he was wearing an orange and black outfit. So after Nike signed him, they put out this Shattered Backboard version of shoes in his honor.
That's amazing. And then, of course, this. Come on.
Yeah, the iconic Batman. And this one's a little unique that I use vintage comic book pages and I mount them on the canvas. So this is actually on canvas on old comic books, and then I paint right on top of it. And then my work is spray paint and acrylic. Is a mixture of both of those things. This one has primarily acrylic. The other ones are primarily spray paint.
Oh, wow. Oh, spray paint. I
Spray-
gotcha.
Oh, I can kind of,
Yeah,
just like
exactly.
the...
right.
A little bit.
Wow.
The outlining and the letters are acrylic, but then
Do
everything.
you have
Everything
any?
else is spray
Do you have any with Robin?
I don't have any with Robin.
I just
but
thought it'd be
I'm always
funny if
looking at
Batman
this.
was punching Robin.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right? Oh, okay.
I'm just thinking, Dave. We also have some photos that we sent of some of your artwork. Let's take a look. Can you kind of talk through
Absolutely.
some of the artwork?
So this is Animal. This is a large piece that's 4 foot by 5 foot, and how Animal started with just some sketches, and I had his whole body in there. But as I move that to the canvas. He just had to get bigger and bigger and
Yeah.
more in your face and things like that.
So
and
great.
that's a great piece, and just, you know, you need a big wall for it, but that's such a great piece. And then this is one where I was having a conversation with a friend of mine, and they had said, they were talking about like Van Gogh and classical artists, and they said, you know, all of these guys just painted flowers. Why don't you just paint flowers?
Oh,
so,
brilliant.
So I painted flowers. So that's all spray paint, and those are spray painted flowers,
cool.
and it's to kind of give it, you know, a different direction.
Nice.
And then this is Duck Hunt from the classic video game.
Yes.
One of me and my brother's favorites.
Yeah, it's just a classic, and I spent a lot of time. I think I failed accounting in college because I was playing Duck Hunt instead of going to class. But we probably shouldn't tell that story.
I was gonna say, who
By
needs
the way,
accounting, right?
Before my grandmother passed, I have a picture of her playing Duck Hunt. That's my favorite memory of her.
And then this is from you know, Monopoly, right? It is free parking, and I have some Monopoly pieces because again, you know, board games and then to go to jail.
That's so great.
Yeah.
I love all of this.
Thank you. I really appreciate
Wait, where's my
it.
favorite one though? It's coming
And
up.
I think it is. And
Oh,
so
yeah,
there's
there.
the Lakers Jordan. Those are the two that I have left, the shattered backboard and the Lakers version of the Jordan. And I think the one that we were talking about
Is
this
my
morning,
favorite.
Jeremy.
Don't-
is-
no,
there's
wait, one
Punisher.
more.
There's Punisher.
Punisher.
There's Punisher. So again, I'm a big comic book fan. You know, the art and the creativity is it just draws, you know, speaks to me. And then here we go.
There we go.
Taco Bell. So this is the old school Taco Bell sauce packet,
Yes.
and you know, with the ingredients written on it and everything like that. And that's a pretty big piece. That's bigger than these here, and that's a great. piece.
About what size? I have a wall that I need to fill, and that to me is so nostalgic for me personally. It means something to me.
Right. I believe that one's 48 by 60.
I'm probably gonna buy that one. I'm not even kidding.
Okay.
Because I feel sentimentally.
Yes.
You know, I think I have it with me. So you can
Okay.
come down to the Arts Fair and just take a look at it and see in person. And come down to ArtsFest, see these in person. These are, again, they really pop in person, and you know, it's great.
What's your website, by the way?
It's davidruggeri.com.
Okay.
And then my Instagram is Dave_Ruggeri, and you can see my work and where I'm going in the galleries.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Yes.
Thanks.
Good
It's
to see
always
you.
great to be
Thank
here.
you.
You
Yeah,
guys are
so
great.
excited.